Happy fall, y'all. 'Tis the spooky fall season, so let's make pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls. Oh yeah, they're good. We're going to start with half a cup of vegetable oil in a cast iron pan, then about 1.5 cups of milk, half a cup of sugar, and then mix that up and heat up until about 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Be careful not to get it too hot. Then add a packet of active dry yeast. We're going to let that sit for about 5 to 15 minutes until it gets nice and foamed up. While that's happening, we're going to take about 4 cups of flour, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. Mix that all together and add that into our foamed up mixture in the pan. And then we're going to slowly combine, adding in slowly more flour as we go. Keep combining and trust the process, because eventually you will get a nice looking dough that looks something like this. Spread that out, and then we're going to cover it and let it rise for about 1 hour. Perfect. I can't help but put a big old handprint in it. And then we're going to take 1 cup of pumpkin puree, spread that out, take half a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and combine. And then 1 cup of flour, continue to combine, and just keep on going. Get nice and dirty and get your hands in there. I kept on kneading and kneading, adding more flour, keep on going, and then eventually I trusted the process and got this beautiful round looking dough. Give it a nice spank, throw out some flour, throw out your dough onto the counter, add a little more flour, and then we're just going to spread that on out into a nice looking rectangle, pretty good sized rectangle. Stroke your rolling pin, and then roll that dough out. Perfect. Get about half a cup of melted butter. I added in some pumpkin puree because why not? Throw that out all over the dough and spread it out. Try to get it all over, because now we're going to take half a cup of sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, half a teaspoon of ginger, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Mix that up. Throw that out all over the dough. Try to get it all over. Awesome. And then we're going to start in one corner of the rectangle and just start rolling. And again, you just got to trust the process. Keep on rolling, because eventually you'll get a nice looking log that looks like this. Yep, that's a nice looking log. So now we're going to take like unflavored dental floss or something like that, whatever you want to use, and do a little something like that. Perfect. Got ourselves a cinnamon roll looking thing. Do it again. And then we're just going to start putting them back in our cast iron pan. Then we're going to cover it, let it rise for 30 minutes. Once it looks something like this, we're going to take 1/4 cup of milk, pour it out all over those rolls, and then we're going to put it in the oven on 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes. Then we're going to take half a pound of powdered sugar, a dash of salt. Start with about 2 teaspoons of milk. Mix half a teaspoon of vanilla. Keep on going. About 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. Mix that up. Definitely need some more milk, so we're going to add about 2 more tablespoons of milk until you got something like this. And then these beautiful babies come out of the oven. Throw that frosting all over it. And then we're just going to spread that out, try to make sure everybody's covered here. These smell amazing. I'm going to add some walnuts, but you can add whatever topping you want. The possibilities are endless. Perfect. Between me, my husband, and my 1-year-old, these did not last long.